the Spanish, it ends up moving in the army.
But they're pretty good, these guys. They're pretty good. And one goes here. So we'll look at that expansion vessel and find out why that's leaking.
Might not have 3 rings, they probably came from the manufacturer.
Back at you.
In the corner, you're always causing
Always causing trouble.
Yeah,
Schools
and right, and then,
Oh, well, I'm back at fine.
I expected over the corridor.
I don't know what is wrong with that. It's only short anyway.
You got adjustable up in anybody?
No.
Or a couple? You really need 2 actually. The sorts of because I don't know if you've been filling this without taking the expansion vessel off to fill it. Have you been doing that? Because that's what that valve's about. I'll show you that because it makes it a bit quicker.
Which valve, sorry?
The valve on top of the expansion vessel. It splits in 2 halves and it knocks it out on both sides. So you can actually fill this. Once the pump's connected, you can't do it until the pump's connected. But as soon as the pump's connected, and you've opened up these, so there it goes. Back in here. Now you've done that. Effectively, it's open vented now, isn't it? Because this is vented here. So it's actually the expansion. You don't need the expansion vessel at the moment because it's an open system. It's not, and so you can actually take the expansion vessel off it, and it locks the system. So it just means when you're doing the initial fill up, because obviously this is where your high.
Or where that valve is.
Yeah,
So when
you've got the adjustable, since it's got that.
You just fill it about the pressure vessel.
Yeah, you fill it with pressure. And
You have to,
then
you assemble the whole thing now properly with all the fibre washers and everything as usual. And then once it's all done, then you can actually undo this big nut here, holding onto the one underneath. And perfect. So I'll show you this. This
Got good tools in here.
which you never use.
They're not shiny, they're well used. Rothenberger and barcodes, eh?
tighten it nicely.
Do you want us to close our eyes?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is just Tesla moment, right? Chuck a brick at the window.
You all turn around so you can do it, yeah?
I'll tell my apprentice doing it 2 times.
Hold this like that, and you've got to hold it, and then undo this nut here, and when you pull that out, it locks. There's a lock on the valve at the top, and there's a lock on this valve here. That's from the drip, by the way. It's not. And that's it. So you can take this off for now, and you can do the initial fill, which means you get the air. Because one of the big problems you've got with this stuff is, if you imagine, we're using this stainless trap pipe, which got lots of ridges in it, and you get the bubble stuck in it. So that's why. Now if you fill it up now, technically speaking, if I switch that on, it shouldn't come out of there.
Sit over here, just in case.
There was no lights on in the car.
Left-handed. Round the back.
Oh, there it is. Where's it
Round the
gone?
back, it is.
Now, oh yeah, I need to just You need to close this valve here, which you normally do with a. You normally just use this is, you have to close this valve here to force it around the whole system. Like that, so that's closed, horizontal. And you've got to open that up to there. So that there, this is non-return valve behind it, so when it's in the upright position, the fluid can only go that, it can't go that way. It's basically it's to stop it, it's to stop the system working in reverse and drawing heat out the cylinder at night when the panel's colder and the heat rising. So it's got a non-return valve in here. But to that, it's basically a big spring in there, locking the valve, and that. So you turn that to 45 degrees, like that, and that is now fully open. If you turn it to 90 degrees, that locks it completely. That's like closing a valve there. So if you never needed to change a pump, for example, you close that one and close that one, and that's it, so it's done. So 45 degrees like that. And then we'll start it up. And hang on, first of all, watch something. Where else came from? I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, I'm off.
Yeah, I know where it's coming from. I've got the valve shut at the time, so it's closed that section there. So it's that bit there from there's coming out. So.
We're lots of editing.
We're going to do repeat a bunch. It's that one, no?
It's supposed to put paste on this.
Yes.
No paste.